Here are three good political news stories you may not have caught while doom scrolling. Number one, Iowa state Senate seat flipped. Democrats were able to flip a state Senate seat in Iowa. It was District 35, and Trump won it by 21 points last November. But Democrat Mike Zimmer was able to flip it in a special election just last month.
Well, Mike, you flipped that seat that you won in the district that President Trump previously won. So why do you think people switched and voted for you?
Well, I think it was a lot of boots on the ground, door knocking. That was huge. And even though the wind and weather were pretty cold, we were able to get out and hit almost every one of our constituents' doors. And I think that made a big difference.
Story number two, Democrats can take back the House in just 60 days. How, you ask? Well, when Donald Trump was picking cabinet officials for his administration, something that he did that was politically dumb was pluck members out of the very thin Republican House majority. In fact, he took three and all of them had to resign their seats. Well, the first of these three special elections is scheduled. Special elections, of course, to replace those vacant seats right now on Capitol Hill. And Democrat Gay Belmont is running to essentially take that seat in Florida to potentially win that seat. And that's very special, and that's also good because if the Democrats are able to pick up that seat and the two others, including out of New York for that special election, they will take back the House in just 60 days. And story number three, who said government oversight was dead? Today, Democrats created a new website for whistleblowers who may be inclined to report and expose what Elon Musk and the Trump administration is doing. This could open up investigations as the illegal operations have already begun. We did a special report today called The Digital Coup, Hacking Democracy. It is a must-watch on our YouTube channel. Here's a snippet.
Imagine waking up one day to find that the government, the one you thought you lived under, no longer exists. Congress still meets, the courts still rule, and the president still speaks to the nation. But none of it is real. The decisions, the policies, the power, it's all controlled by people you've never heard of, operating in the shadows. Or people that you've heard of but are overt about it. Now imagine how it happened. Not through war, not through a violent coup, but through a single breach, one line of code. A vulnerability exploited, a back door opened, and behind the breach, a billionaire oligarch, untouchable and unseen. His weapon, a young team of hackers, some 19, others 25, all brilliant enough to infiltrate the deepest layers of the federal government. At first, it was just stolen data, secrets ripped from classified files, but then something bigger emerged. They didn't just break in, they took over. And the most shocking part, the President of the United States himself let it happen. One by one, firewalls crumbled, security protocols vanished, and in just a few keystrokes, a small group rewrote the entire rules of a nation. So ask yourself, if the government was hacked, if democracy was erased before your eyes in just one night, would we even know? And if we did, would it already be too late? I'm Jeremiah Patterson, and this is The Digital Coup, Hacking Democracy, how Elon Musk and a group of 19 and 25-year-olds hacked the American government.
Those are three good things that are happening in politics right now. This is the Jeremiah Patterson Show, your place for independent news. Be sure to follow us on Substack and Blue Sky for more consistent reporting and updates.